Okay, so we're at Turnabout Succession. This is the last case in Apollo Justice. Although
Oh,
it doesn't quite feel like it. It's a very long case, but um, so fun fact about this case, before we get even close to it, there was a change in Japan's legal system in 2009.
okay.
And to help introduce that change, they actually partnered with Capcom.
Are they pre-introduced the change in this game, so that way when it hit the courts for real, they would already understand it.
The court of public opinion on this change was very reserved. And they thought maybe a little bit of media cooperation would help. So there's something in this case that was approved by the Japanese government and they went out of their way to request.
Yeah, that's so you had me in the first half.
Mhm.
'Cause it felt like when you introduce a rule in minor league baseball before putting it into the major league to make sure it's all going to work out, that there's not anything weird. But now I feel, uh, sure, okay, sure,
Yeah.
uh, sure. Can't wait to find
So
out what it is.
yeah. So this is going to be fun. All right, let's get this show on the road. And that is the whole truth of this case.
Yeah, that's what the internet looks like.
Oh, it's not the internet.
In order to understand it myself, I had to know the story of these last 7 long years. Oh no. Nothing happens by chance. All is connected. And now, you stand ready to begin the final chapter of this story. Will the defendant be found guilty or innocent? The decision is yours. My boy! My evil boy! Also, I want to say the magician getting shot looked like a Batman sidekick origin story.
Yeah, very much so. Very, very much so. Yeah.
Um, October 7th, 10:37 a.m., Wright Anything Agency. Hey, Apollo, look on TV. Look.
Yeah. I'm kind of busy.
Whoa, look at that. He's the last Grammari. Amazing. All right, amazing. Apollo, you should be watching this.
Ow, 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 what? What? I was writing about our last case in my journal.
Nerd.
I was journaling.
Journal later. Watch TV now. Lawyers are supposed to write things in records, Apollo, not journals. And why now? That case was 3 months ago.
Hey, it's a long story. I did a lot, you know. I want to vacuum pack the feel of the moment for later. What a nerd. Right now, I'm wowing the crowd by figuring out how Lemuror disappeared.
That's right. Uncle Valent did the illusion too. But you're missing him on TV right now.
I was just getting to the good part. I suppose I should watch a little TV with her. After all, her father's expecting me to look after her while he's away.
What you're seeing now is a rehearsal for the greatest magic show on Earth. Happening right here at our very own Sunshine Coliseum.
The Sunshine Coliseum? Hey, that's where the Gaviners concert was.
Only 3 more days until miracles happen right here before our unbelieving eyes. The legendary troupe Grammari is performing for the first time in 7 years.
That's gonna be great. I'm so there. You and Daddy are coming too.
The legendary Grammarize. If Trucy's real father were still alive, he'd be on that stage performing miracles.
I've got the tickets and everything. Here's yours, Apollo.
Great. Thanks for making me go, I guess.
You weren't asked to attend. You are attending.
Squeak.
You are here, working hard or hardly working.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, how have you been?
How have you been? You haven't been here in 3 months. I live here now, I guess. Like, fuck.
I've been away. Hi there, stranger.
Yeah, seriously. Not exactly the kind of greeting I'd want to hear from my own kid. Though he has been gone a long time. Where was he gone the whole 3 months? Like, hello?
I think so. Like, he left at the end of the case and said, I'm going to be gone for a while on my secret mission. And then hasn't been.
I guess.
How goes it, Trucy? Here, I got a present for you. Yay, pudding. I love pudding. Oh, it's farm fresh. What does...
Farm fresh pudding.
No, thank you. And not just one pudding, but 3 whole cups. I'll have to pace myself. Well, I'm beat. That's right, Daddy. You're on a top secret mission. You've got to take it easy with the secrets, you know.
Jesus.
How right you are.
So you still can't tell us what your mission is?
Maybe it is time. It has something to do with you anyway.
Huh? With me?
Ooh, maybe you're getting a top secret mission too. Maybe you can be one of those guys. A spy.
Can't I just be a defense attorney?
No. To be honest, telling you about the mission was my whole reason for coming here today.
Not to, like, feed your kid or, you know, make sure the plant's doing okay.
That's a
or,
fake
you
plant.
know.
That's
It's
not
a real plant.
No, it's a fake.
It's a real plant. His name is Charlie. Yes, he's a real plant.
You can name a fake plant, Charlie.
It's a real plant. He's been there since the first game.
Wait, that's a living plant?
Yeah.
Huh.
His name is Charlie.
I don't believe the game. I think the game's lying to me.
Incredible. What?
Tell me, you've heard of the Jurist system, right? Yes? Ugh. The Jurist system? That's right, the new legal system everyone's talking about. The one that is definitely real also. Have you heard of it, Apollo?
Huh? Maybe? Why is Apollo not keeping up with, like, important fucking legal matters?
Journaling.
He's like, no, I have to write about all of my past conquests of 3 cases that I've done.
Each case, I think, has like 3 journals dedicated, one to each day of the trial. Each one is like a hand-bound leather journal. It takes him a long time. Maybe not as many people are talking about it as I thought.
You are kind of in a biased ecosystem of people who know things about the law.
Yeah, you just follow law Twitter.
Yeah, right. The Jurist system, huh? All right. Well, I guess we have to talk about the Jurist system. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the plant. The plant's totally real. Hold on. This is very important.
The plan. It intrigues you, doesn't it?
Not really. It's just the only thing in here that doesn't have some secret function.
No secrets, but lots of memories. And a name, too. Want to hear it?
Not really.
His name is Charlie, if you are curious.
Really? I wasn't. There you go. I told you he had a name.
I believe that he has a name. I don't believe he's a real plant.
They do describe his leaves as yellowing at one point when somebody forgets to water him.
Okay, well, there we go. So, Daddy, what's this Jurist system thing? Well, Trucy, do you know what a jury is? I've heard of it.
Yeah, they don't have juries in this universe.
So then who are all the people? Are they just people? In the
That's just the gallery.
Oh, yeah, I suppose there's galleries. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that those people who sit in court in those old courtroom dramas? The ones who get to decide if a guy's innocent or guilty? Do you know Apollo?
Only from TV, and definitely not law school that I went to.
Yeah, they didn't teach you the history of law. You just watched a bunch of Law and Order.
Like they definitely teach you about, even if it's not in your country, they teach about past law systems and systems from around the world. And I guess their law school just sucks.
I mean, I believe that.
It's 12 people chosen from the community, right?
Well, they're thinking about reviving that system. They're calling the new system the Jurist system. No more doing whatever you like, Your Honor. Not quite that harsh. The jurists cooperate with the judge. They help analyze the case from different angles.
And there will only be 6 of them under the current proposal, right?
Wow, you know your stuff, Apollo. Yeah, especially because you didn't remember this 2 minutes ago.
2 seconds. Well, we do know that his memory sucks.
That's true.
That's why he has to journal so much.
Their findings directly affect the verdict. Hopefully, people will start taking the court a little more seriously now. I feel like I'm on some kind of educational TV show. Starring Dr. Wright. Dr. Wright, his assistant and mascot Apollo, the perfect team.
Mascot? Hey!
I love Bully Apollo Day.
So, what is this secret mission?
The Jurist system is my mission, more or less. Anyway, keep in mind that the new ideas like this system are always risky, Apollo. Too true. Everyone's got an opinion, and they just talk and nothing gets decided. Kind of like you, Apollo.
I'm not that bad. Am I?
In any case, we're going to give it a shot. A test, if you will. I don't like tests. We'll take a case as a sample and choose 6 jurists. I'll be the one helping with that process, incidentally.
Helping how?
Well, for one, I'll be chair of the Jurist System Simulated Court Committee. Oh, wow. Terrible name. The chair constructs the ideal situation, choosing the case, the jurist candidates, even the judge in the courtroom.
Well, considering that we have probably one judge to choose from.
It's going to be the judge from all the other cases, the same courtroom as all the other cases. And I have a feeling that the case is going to be the one from the start. Wow, it's like you have a real job. Brutal. I was never that good at the piano, to be honest.
Once a lawyer, always a lawyer, I guess. Even though that's factually untrue because he can't practice, but sure.
He still has a law degree.
He does still have a law degree, and he can cooperate with, the government. So, yeah, he can do that.
He's like a law nerd professionally.
Mm-hmm.
The trial's tomorrow, by the way. Don't miss it. The trial simulation, that is. A simulation, huh? Sounds interesting.
So, what kind of case is the trial simulation about?
Well, since it is the first run-through of the new system, I wanted something simple. Good thinking. No sense wearing yourself out on something too serious. True, the case is a murder. Yeah!
That's not simple at all!
No, it's fun! By simple, did you mean that the defendant is... guilty? Yes, most likely. So, good luck, Apollo.
With what?
With the trial tomorrow. You're defending, of course. Recall that I said it had something to do with you?
So you're just okay, sure, yeah, all right.
I hope you didn't care about your trial numbers or anything since the defendant's most likely guilty.
Yeah, I guess not. Like, Phoenix Wright has represented exactly one guilty person in his whole track record.
Well, Apollo's gonna do that at least once.
I guess. I mean, this is how real defense lawyers do it, I guess, but like,
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Go for it, Apollo. It's just a test case anyway, no sweat.
Well, something tells me that this is going to be a little stickier than that. Yeah, but there's still a verdict to be decided.
And a potentially serious sentence, the most serious, in a worst case scenario.
You mean the verdict's for real? That's not a test trial. That's a real trial.
Yeah, that's not how like a mock trial works. Because mock trials are real and they have fake outcomes.
Well, this is a real trial with a test system, so...
Okay.
All
the forms have been filed. There's no turning back now. The trial begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. Hope you can make room in your schedule.
Yeah, I'll just put off my journaling and toilet cleaning, I guess. Fucking what? Why am I only hearing about this now?
Yes. There was a change this morning. I picked a new case.
Okay. Sure.
Something that happened last night. A murder.
Oh.
Murder.
Oh, but first of all, I'm going to ask about Valent Grammari real quick, and then we'll go back to the trial discussion.
But Valent Grammari is so cool, so let's talk about him
Valent
first.
Grammari first.
Hey, Apollo, I know you're all excited about that secret mission. But what about this? The Troop Grammari Grand Magic Show.
Huh? Oh, right, the card tricks.
They're not card tricks. They're grand illusion, miracles, the apocalypse.
So what? That's 3 whole days from now.
It's at the Sunshine Coliseum. Let's go. Let's go today. We can say hi to Uncle Valent.
Have fun.
What? I can't go by myself. You know I'm not very outgoing.
That is a blatant lie.
She's so shy. Look at me. I'm so shy.
Yeah, your outfit just screams, I'm so shy, please don't talk to me about anything I'm wearing at all. Right.
Why not go with her?
But what about the secret mission?
Oh, don't worry about that. You'll hear about it tomorrow regardless. No trial prep? He's a trial at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and he's not giving him any trial prep.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't trust that smile. He knows something that he's not telling me.
Yippee! Now you can take me to the Coliseum.
I suppose it wouldn't kill me to pop over there.
It might. There was a murder there. Grammari, that reminds me. What's this, Daddy? Isn't that silk hat the Grammari seal? Consider it a birthday present, Trucy. Thanks, it's great. But today isn't my birthday. Good point. What day is it today, Apollo?
Huh? Today? I think it's Recycle Your Plastics Day.
Then it's a recycle your plastics present. Yippee! So it's plastic.
I've given up trying to understand them. It's much easier that way. So, what is it?
Can I open it, Daddy? No.
Frowny face. Look at that face.
What are you so grumpy for?
He's so grumpy.
Mad. Huh? You'll need that envelope someday.
Jesus.
What is... I cannot stand this man. Someday soon. Don't open it until then. Well, why didn't you just hold on to it until then?
Because that would be the logical thing to do. Grammar Wright envelope obtained.
I don't like that it's in the evidence. I suppose it's always just called evidence, even if it's not evidence.
Yeah. An envelope about the Grammarize, huh? Anyway, back to the important thing.
There's no way this case has anything to do with the Grammarize, but continue.
Yeah. All right, so what case are you going to use?
You really want to know, don't you?
Yes, of course I do. I mean, I'm going to be defending, aren't I? Like, I would like to have some information about my client.
Is that necessary? If it all goes well, then yes, of course, this is just a test. We wanted everyone to start without preconceptions, a blank slate, as it were.
Or information?
Preconceptions, information, they're like the same word.
Oh, sure. Yeah. There's a difference between having a blank slate and just being totally clueless. Whose dumb idea was that anyway?
Well, mine. Committee chair, remember?
Who the fuck elected you committee chair?
Self-appointed position, volunteered,
Must
ran
be.
unopposed.
Hey, who do you know? They put you in charge of this committee. Fuck.
Unopposed, run.
I guess. Oh.
Well, if you want to know that badly, I suppose I could give you permission to examine the scene of the crime.
Yeah, I would like that. Thank you. Good. That's better.
But you can't talk to anyone involved in the case.
What? Then how am I supposed to defend?
You let me worry about the details there. Remember, I'm in charge of this trial. All of it.
But you don't want it to backfire, do you?
Apollo. If I am in charge of the whole trial, that means the entire affair is my responsibility, for good or for bad. Just do what you can. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Usually you don't, and you make it up as you go along. I've read through your fucking court cases, sir.
So do you, Apollo. I've seen your 9 journals.
All right.
I'd recommend going down to the detention center. Your client's waiting for you. You can ask about the scene there.
I thought you said I couldn't talk to them. You just said I couldn't talk to anyone involved.
Oh, you can talk to your client. If you can get her to talk. Well, time's a-wasting.
Yay!
This is so mysterious and...
But yes, this Jurist system is the system that was introduced in 2009 in Japan, where they had 6 people work with 3 judges, I think, on whatever case it is, and they work together to come to a verdict.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This whole situation with Phoenix being like, I'm in charge of the whole trial, this all feels very shady. I love it.
It's a little shady, yeah. He is definitely driving at something more than just changing the legal system They call this like the dark age of law for a reason, and he's like determined to change it, but for a reason. For one very specific reason.
Show me my evil boy again.
All right, let's go to the detention center.
Yeah, let's go find our client. October 7th, detention center, visitors room.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That's 20 minutes we've been waiting here. 20 minutes!
Maybe I should complain? I'm sure that guard has better things to do than stand there pretending he doesn't see us.
You know, the minute we get angry, the client will show. It always works that way.
Like shouting, "Oh, waiter," and they're standing right behind you? Oh, guard! Is our client going to be much longer? What are you talking about? Haven't you already started the meeting yet? Huh? Eek!
Where'd you come from? Well, anyway, please have a seat.
I'm nervous, Apollo.
It's the silence. It builds suspense. Why don't you do something, Trucy? You're a magician, aren't you?
That's right. Okay. Yes, Mr. Hat. I'm the amazing Mr. Hat.
Well, okay.
Oh.
There she goes.
Eek! She passed out.
Ms. Magic Underwear might have been a better bet.
That's magic panties, Apollo.
All right, well,
Uh-huh.
I have like no information, just this chick and her notebook, I
Sketchbook.
guess. Sketchbook, yeah. Hi. Well, I'm your defense. I really think it has to be fate, you know? And by fate, I mean destiny. Do you know I'm good with astrology? Apparently, what?
What's happening?
Tell me, what's your sign? Yeah, I'm super good at astrology, and by that I mean I'm gay, so I know what signs are.
I've heard of them. I've read.
Wow, really just outing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this not on? I'm sorry. What YouTube channel are we on?
Oh no, you don't have to talk about that.
No, I just. Oh gosh, I can tell you mine if you'd like, Apollo.
No, never mind. I just got carried away there. I seem destined to get difficult clients, it seems. What's your name? Yeah, tell me about yourself. Where are you from?
This is the most painful interaction I've seen in this game so far.
And that's saying a lot.
I'm including all the Kataki family.
Yeah. Oh, right. I'm supposed to introduce myself first. I'm Apollo. Apollo Justice. Great. Good talk.
And I'm Trucy Wright.
I know. This is getting nowhere fast. Well.
She wasn't talking to you, Apollo.
I know. Hey, I know. Maybe you can tell us what happened? I'm your defense attorney, after all. Anything out of the ordinary happen lately?
Well, the other day, this tourist from out of town stopped to ask me for directions.
Later, Trucy. I feel like I need to ask directions myself here. Well, that was fruitless, except for me. I think I understand despair a little better now.
You did good, Apollo.
Thank you for the pick-me-up.
Oh, a disembodied hand. Look, she's doing her nails.
What? Are nails more important than defense? Is that it? Let's go, Trucy.
Excuse me? Could you read this?
Sure. I feel like a teenager on a first date.
Apollo's been on first dates.
And this is the love letter we passed from desk to desk at school. Never happened to me in real life, but I've seen anime.
Yeah, that's not I don't believe that's a real thing. Stop looking so wistful and read it, Apollo.
It's a business card with a name and an address. The name is Vera Misham. The address is for Drew Studio. Vera's card added to the court record. And you're giving me this card because... Okay. Again, good talk. Well, looks like we're finished here.
I wonder if Drew Studio is the scene of the crime.
Let's go find out. Bye.
Bye, mostly silent lady. These are wildly different art styles of painting.
Yep. Oh, don't worry. We'll get there.
Okay.
It's intentional.
October 7th, Drew Studio.
Oh, this looks like... It looks like a studio.
It's like life imitating art, or maybe it's the other way around. With the tape on the ground, it's a bit jarring.
Yeah. Looks like we found our crime scene.
Apollo, look at all those paintings.
Hey, don't touch those.
It's okay, I'm just looking.
Yep. Definitely not different art styles at all.
Huh, Apollo, look at this one.
Looks half finished. You can still see the rough sketch underneath.
But that's odd. The rough part doesn't look like the rest of the painting at all.
Yeah, good point. That is odd.
If only there was some way to take paint off canvases.
No, there's no way to do it. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, we're doomed to never know. All the paintings have a really different style, too.
I thought I might find you two here.
Oh, man. Emma, long time no see.
Oh? Seems like I run into you far too often. I'll bet I know why you're here, too. You know about the trial simulation tomorrow? I've heard about it, sure. So, Mr. Wright chose you, huh? We don't even know what the case is about. Well, he was killed. The artist who owns this studio, that is. Mr. Drew Misham.
Misham.
And his daughter was put under arrest. Yeah, we just saw her at the detention center.
It was funny, though. She seemed more like a victim than the kind of person who could commit murder.
You don't say. Not even by poisoning? That's how it was done, you know. Poisoning's a common way to get the job done when the murderer was a woman.
Poisoning?
Anyway, Mr. Wright told me you'd be coming. Feel free to take a look around. I'll just be over here with my snackoos. We can't talk to anyone related to the case this time around. Which means we better find out as much as we can here at the scene. Or else.
If there's ever a crime scene where there's snackoos involved in the evidence, does that mean that Emma can't eat snackoos at the scene of the crime?
Yeah, I guess. That would suck for her.
That would suck for everyone who has to work that crime scene.
All right, well, let's get started doing the thing. Well, actually, let's talk to her first, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because she gives us some details.
So this, Drew Misham was some kind of artist?
Apparently, did a lot of illustrations for books, I hear. Had a lot of female fans, too, for what it's worth.
Oh, well, I guess his stuff is kind of pretty. That oil painting over here, for instance. Ooh.
Yeah. That wasn't one of his illustrations, actually. Huh? So it was a standalone painting or something? Is that what she means? He was an odd bird, Misham. Hadn't shown his face to anyone until the end.
What do you mean, to anyone?
He was always locked up in here in this studio, apparently. His only connection to the outside world was through letters he'd put in that letterbox there. Letters? Do people still write letters?
You hand journal.
It's a bullet journal, and it's aesthetic.
Oh my gosh. What do you mean, Apollo?
I mean, when was the last time you wrote a real letter? Don't most people use email and stuff these days? Not Mr. Misham. Couldn't stand technology, it seems. He did everything by mail.
Maybe he thought that way was more artistic, you know?
Letterbox added to the court record. In any case, the only person besides him allowed in here was his daughter, Vera.
Oh, you mean the killer?
The suspect, please.
Wow, Trucy.
Yeah, she has no tact at all. I love her. We took some fingerprints, of course. The only ones found in the room were Mr. Misham's and Vera's, basically.
Basically?
Actually, last night, Mr. Misham gave an interview to a reporter for the first time. It happened during the interview, apparently.
His first interview ever?
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened the night of the murder? But first,
The defendant.
So this woman, Vera, she's Mr. Misham's daughter, right? Yep, a real sickly girl, ever since she was little. Hardly ever went outside.
She did kind of give off a withdrawn sort of aura.
She was homeschooled by her father, apparently. It was quite a scene when they took her to the detention center. She was screaming about how she'd die if they took her outside. That does sound like a scene. In the end, she agreed to leave if she was allowed her good luck charm for company.
Her good luck charm?
Apparently, she has this charm that magically gives her the courage to go outside. Why can't I ever get a normal client?
But why would a shut-in daughter kill her own dad?
Don't look at me. So about the poison, it was found to be in his coffee, right? No, not precisely.
Not precisely. What does that mean?
It means see for yourself, I think. Okay, the night of the crime. Like I said, last night was the first time someone from the outside came into the studio. I guess mysterious painters who never go outside make for good articles. And it just so happened that he died the night of his first interview. At around 9:00 p.m. every night, Vera always made him a cup of coffee. Last night he drank his usual coffee and suddenly became violently ill.
And died?
Actually, no, he's totally fine. We just did the chalk outline for fun. No, of course he fucking died.
She poisoned him on the night of his interview? Would the reporter see?
He wasn't near Mr. Misham when she brought her father his coffee. He was checking out some equipment in the back of the room.
What is that?
Supposedly, that's why she didn't notice he was there. It was the reporter who called the police, in fact. Wait, but why is she the suspect? If anyone is suspicious, it's the reporter. Yet the reporter never got near Mr. Misham's coffee. Even Vera acknowledges that. Regardless, I want to know more about this reporter.
Me too.
All right, and I think we'll do that next time.
See you later.